I didn't check what time does Waterworld start. I just saw a bunch of people coming in here. Cause I was gonna come to the one at 5, but I said, you know what, I might as well do the one right here. What's up, Danny? What's up, Jaden? So I just came on time then. Happy Taco Tuesday, Danny, Jaden. What's up, little Richie? Happy Taco Tuesday. I didn't check the cast because I just got to the park and I just saw everybody over here.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Waterworld Q. If you're just joining us, friendly reminder that there is no single file line, so take this moment to move forward and fill up any available space in front of you. If people in front of you do not want to move, that is okay. You have my permission
I
to
do
move
not.
around them
I don't
and
know
get closer to the front.
who's in today.
If you have a
I
stroller,
saw the line
stroller
and I
parking
ran
will
over
be
here, bro.
located
Before
inside,
they
so hang on
closed
to that
the
stroller until you get inside.
line.
If you want to get wet, green seats are the wet seats. So if you also don't want to get wet, avoid those green seats. Thank you. Welcome to Waterworld.
Do you know what time the show starts at 4? For the one at 4 o'clock? Is it at 4:35? I'm not sure. That's what I was asking if you know. If you could check. Thank you, Jaden. Make sure to drop a like. Let's go, Danny. For sure. 4:45. Okay. So they're about to open. After this, we're gonna go do the tour, and then
Also, we will be moving our general guests forward to make more room in our queue. Just a heads up for our express people, you will enter first, followed by general. We are just making more room in our queue, as we do have a lot of people coming through. Thank you.
so that's the plan for today. We're gonna do Waterworld. After Waterworld, we're gonna go to the tour, and then depending on what time we come out, that's the general line. It's packed. I did, cause my plan was for real to go to the tour off the rip, and then run over here at 5. See if I could catch the next show, but I caught it on time. So right time, right time. Not bad. That is correct, Danny.
Try it tomorrow. You never know, right?
Yep, never done it.
They just open it up. We're going in. Here we go.
Welcome to this performance of Waterworld. As you enter the arena, please do not walk on or over.
I had to sit on my side.
Please take small children by the hand and use the stairs and aisleways only. Thank you.
I prefer
Enjoy the show.
this side for some reason. So.
You want to get wet?
Yeah.
No, buddy, we're not gonna get wet.
Nah, I'm not gonna get so.
Should we go where there's nothing in the way?
Actually, yeah, because there's like
Get a better view.
I like this side because a lot of the action happens on this side, where the explosions and stuff like that happen right here. I did not see who's playing the characters at all. I didn't see if it was 𝐤𝐤𝐤. Missed it.
This show contains many water effects, and there's a strong chance that you may get wet. For your convenience, the green benches in the arena have been designated as wet seat sections. If you have any questions or would like assistance, please see a show attendant. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
So Sanchez, was he? All right, bad bone. I got you with a snowball. Yeah, definitely Sanchez. I got you, bro.
Gracias.
person I have not seen was Jordan. Still have not seen Jordan. Let's get his henches. Yes, sir. Jordan Sanchez. Fast and the Furious is still closed. Yes. Oh, your brother Sanchez. Oh, okay. Diego. I thought you were talking about I know, right? I wonder what you're gonna make. Whatever they make, I mean, it's gonna be good, you know? Because we do need something new. Yeah, after this, we're gonna.
Your attention, please. We need everyone in the center section to please slide towards the center of the arena to create more space along the aisle lanes. Thank
Yeah,
you for
we're
your
definitely
cooperation and enjoy the show.
going to the tour after this. I love the tour. What's up, Bill? I gotta love the tour, man. What's good, Bill? For real, Bill? Tell me if you guys recognize Sage. Here he comes. That's Sage right about there. That's Sage. We got. Damn, I forgot his name, and I see his name all the time. Kyle, there you go, Kyle.
It's all about water. They just had No, the green.
You already signed up to take that.
We got Yayo. Yayo in the house.
you bring them all to me. Thumbs up? Thumbs up. Okay. That being said, I have a public service announcement to be made. And that is, if you're seated in any of the green seats in your sections, those are the soak zones. That means you're probably going to get wet. So, if you do not want to get wet and you are seated in the soak zone,
Damn, I missed it.
then you might want to get up and out of that green seat and move to a different seat, because it's going to get real wet real quickly. Now, if you're seated in this green seat and you're like, really, how wet am I going to get? That kid right there will tell you. If you're seated in the green seats and you're like, there's no way I'm going to get as wet as that kid. Yes, you are. So, everybody understands. Green seats equals wet seats. Yes, thumbs up? Good, we can move on, we can move on. Introductions, introductions, introductions. Over here, to my left, your right, this is Kyle. Everyone say, hey, Kyle.
Hey, Kyle!
Kyle is a real good dude. I trust Kyle with my life. Over here to my right. This is 𝐤𝐤𝐤. Everyone say, hey, 𝐤𝐤𝐤.
Hey!
Yeah, I trust Kyle with my life. Anywho's, if we are going to allow you to stay here, we need to make sure all of you have a job. Your job is to keep an eye out for smokers. Now raise your hand if you know what smokers are. Okay, I see quite a few of you. For those of you that don't, smokers are the leading cause of death in this area. They are pirates, thieves, murderers, okay? They will not hesitate to come in here and just set everything ablaze. They will just melt everything down. So, in order to avoid that, we need to make sure all of you have a job. You are going to be our lookouts. So, if you see a smoker, you're going to be as loud as you could possibly be. So my crew, let's show them how it's done. Make some noise! I said, let's show them how it's done! Embarrassing me. Try that again. Make some noise! That's what I'm talking about. All right, Kyle, let's see what you got, Kyle. Crispy Kyle. Oh. Pretty impressive. My crew. It was just you making noise. They're not awake. You need to wake them up. Wake them up right now. Give them the bucket.
Damn, that got me.
All right. Round the bend. Kyle. My crew. Give me two. My crew, give me three. Oh, he's strutting over here with your big old, look what I got, I'm gonna be all, this is a, oh! Oh! We need to get him back right now. Okay, my friend, come here. Come on, what's your name? Ellie, everyone, Ellie! On the count of three, you're gonna let 𝐤𝐤𝐤 have it, ready? You grab this side. That's it. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let him have it. There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you show him what you. What? What are you doing? This is just a kid. So. All right, fine. I need a big guy. A real big guy. This big guy. Big guy. This guy right here. Oh, 𝐤𝐤𝐤. All right. Oh, you got to get over the fence for this one. Sir, what's your name? Raymond. On the count of three, you are going to let 𝐤𝐤𝐤 have it. 1, 2, 3, let him have it. Uh-oh, Raymond. Oh! I forgot to fill it, bro. Oh, no. Get out of here. All right, back to work, boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this performance of Waterworld. This show contains many pyrotechnic effects. For your safety and the safety of the performers, we ask your cooperation in remaining seated during the entire performance, keeping all aisleways clear. Thank you, and enjoy the show. The future. The polar ice caps have melted, and the continents are deep beneath the waves. The survivors live on these floating fortresses known as atolls in this place called Waterworld. Brave explorers voyage in search of the legend of Dryland, the last remaining on the planet. But the Deacon, maniacal leader of a group of evil raiders called Smokers, is determined to find dry land first. He's ensured that no explorer has ever returned until now.
Mac, what do you got? It's a woman!
It's Helen.
It's Helen!
Return signal.
Return signal! Open the gates!
Close the gates. Mac, give a look out.
Helen!
Sid, come help me.
It's so good to see you alive. Where you been?
Feast your eyes on this.
It's pure dirt. How'd you come by this?
Listen, I've been to Dryland.
Dryland is a myth?
It's not a myth, I've been there. It's our salvation. We can all start new lives on Dryland, but we have to hurry. The Deacon and the Smokers, they're after me.
Smokers in the distance! Battle stations! Max, sound the alarm! Helen, get to that tower, quick! This is not a drill! Get out of here, go! Max! All right, Kyle, I need you to lock down the gate, make sure nothing gets in. Go. They have a seaplane! Mac, I lost it, where is it? You got eyes? Incoming from the south! Take cover!
Breaching the wall!
Cover it now! The gate, Kyle, the gate! Smokers! Smokers! Smokers in the atoll! He's got a gun! Let's run, look out!
He's got to the gate!
Don't take him out now! Kyle, the gates!
Hi, I'm Tiger Woods. You know, that golf ball would have gone a lot further, but I was distracted by that kid right there. No, it's okay, it's all right. Yeah. We might actually need these people. Bag this. Brothers and sisters!
Brothers and sisters, am I right?
Yeah! Shut him up!
Problem? Yeah! Problem? Shut us up, Deacon!
Oh, shut up. Where was I? Oh yeah. Desolate children! You poor lost souls on this big floating piece of sheet metal. The provider has spoken, and he's told me personally that someone here knows the way to dry land. That's right, my flock, dry land. Oh, we're gonna pave it and drive it, tax it and tithe it, sweet Joe above. We're gonna use it, cruise it, fill it, drill it, and build an 18-hole monument to my beloved self.
You'll never find dry land, Deacon. I won't let you. Neither will the Mariner.
The Mariner. Chuck, close the gates. The Mariner. You mean that half-man, half-fish boyfriend of yours? The one that poked out my eye?
Yeah! Is that what you're talking about, huh? Huh?
Bring me the girl over here. Hi, Helen. Can I offer you a smoke? Ah! Ooh, nice timing on that one. Huh, you want to play games? Huh? Let's play. Watch her, watch her. What do we got up there, boys?
We got an 8-hour, and he's got dirt.
Oh, he's got dirt. You see, Helen, I need to know the way to dry land. That's right, so I know we're gonna play a little game. Yeah, it's called The First One Who Talks Lives.
Leave him alone. He doesn't know anything.
That makes you the winner.
Helen, don't you tell him anything.
And that guy, well, he's the loser. Drop him. That's it. No more games! You're gonna tell me the way to dry land, or you're next!
You're approaching high speed.
Excuse me. So what? Shoot him! I'm busy.
I got you. He's gone.
What do you mean he's gone?
He's gone under the water.
No, don't see. That's the Mariner! Yeah. If you can go under the water, that's the Mariner. Shoot him! Shoot him! Helen! I say you can leave before the party.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this
Girl's getting away! Are you all right? Helen, what are you doing with the fish boy? He's not your kind. Because he's another kind. Let's fillet the flounder. That's how you do it. We got a runner. Hey, that's a girl. We're gonna get him. Well, find me another weapon. You're not gonna ruin my plans for Dryland, you gill-necked muto freak. You're a freak. A weapon. A tire. Hey, boss, how about this? Oh yeah, watch out for that. Come on, Mariner. You and me. Man versus fish. Get out, cousins!
Hey! You've got something in your face! Mariner! I think we got him.
Helen! There's something on your back. Why is he still alive? I want him dead. Get up top, signal my seaplane. Have it blow this plastic kingdom come. I'll take care of the devil. What's wrong with this thing? Shut up. I'm on! I need something with a little more kick. Yes! Ask and ye shall receive. Mariner, say hello to Big Bertha. Yeah. Do us a favor, stay in one spot. Oh, you're using Chuck as a shield? I never liked Chuck. Yeah, winner! Thank you. Get up. Somebody signal my seaplane. How do you like that on my memory? So's your boyfriend. You see that ladder start climbing? Faster. Yeah. Cause I got a brand new vision. A pilgrimage for two to Dryland. That's me and you. Just think of it. The two of us. Savoring bring the sweet flavor of dry land. All right, that's enough. Show me the way.
All right.
Yes. No. Sit down. Go back, Ellen. We've got a plane to catch. Come on, fish boy. Let us decide the fate of the new world. Does it belong to man or fish? No, you're not going anywhere. Now the big hole in your throat. You. Now. No.
You made me hit
Hit
my
my seaplane.
pull up, cousin. Pull up.
No, pull up. Pull up. No! You made me hit my seaplane! But nevertheless, I've got your woman. I've killed your friends. Who's gonna stop me now? You? I don't think so. You don't have a leg to stand on!
No!
Yes! I, Deacon of Waterworld, celebrate the birth of a new nation.
Hey, Deacon.
Dry land is my destiny.
Hey, Deacon!
Hey, what? Now what? What? I'm taking you with me!
Get the gate!
He probably is.
I should have stayed on dry land. Aaron! Hurry!
That is correct, Danny.
And so the Deacon's threat is ended, and civilization may start anew on dry land, while the mariner roams the 4 points of the compass on the endless seas of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the cast of Waterworld.
Thank you! Thank you! You may recognize some of our cast from their work in television and film from the Forever Purge, Ricky Fierro! You've seen him in the Blue Band Group, Chris Mendez! From the action film Jaeger, Emerson Keys! Look for him in Spider-Man Noir, 𝐤𝐤𝐞𝐞! International water ski champion, we have Wayne Gardner! Do that amazing 45-foot dive, another international dive champion, Kyle Kolar! And of course, the heroes of the show, from Borderlands, Jolene Fisher! And from Kickin' It, Spencer Rathkow! My name is Rich Warren. Look for me this summer in Naked Gun. And enjoy the rest of your day here at Universal Studios Hollywood!
We're pleased you enjoyed Waterworld. In order to prepare for the next performance, we ask that you please exit the arena as soon as possible. If you'd like to meet the Waterworld cast, you'll find them by the main entrance as you exit the left side of the arena. Thank you, and have a great
You got Yayo. Yeah, definitely we are. We're gonna go check out the cast. We are going to the tramp. After that, we're gonna call it. We'll do the tramp and that's it. The cast for today is Spencer, Jolene, Rich, Mendez, Yayo, Keys, Ricky, Wayne, Kyle. W. Still no Jordan. Let's go do the tour. Yeah, my bad if it's shaky. That's ERT, John, TikTok. He's gonna go do Jurassic. That's usually where he's at all the time. He does it like back to back to back. All right, let's go. We're gonna go do the tour. Since the tour is so fun, it would have been an hour, but since the Fast and the Furious one is not there, and they're also recording, so it's like damn, less than an hour, depending. Oh, he's not going to Jurassic. He's going to Harry Potter. Oh, we got Orlando. Our friend Orlando. How's it going, bro?
Good, bro.
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
And it's crazy that I see you this side now.
Yeah.
What's going on over there? It's like what do you say? Overstaff or understaff?
Over there?
Uh-huh.
It's in between. Like they have enough staff, but it's more about budgeting.
Okay.
Because when it comes to like when the park closes, they have to go by roster and they just get what they need.
I see.
As for myself, since I do both sides, so they'll put me where they need me the most.
Oh, okay, I see.
So over here they will need me the most, and over there.
Makes sense. Nah, but how's your day?
Not bad. It's pretty hot for right now. It's cooling down. Parts are good.
You got here in the morning or?
I came in the afternoon.
In the afternoon?
Afternoon?
Oh, okay. What time do they close today?
7.
7. Okay. Shit. Okay. I gotta go do the tour before they close, cause I freaking love that one, man.
All right, man.
All right, brother.
It's good to see you.
Likewise.
I'll see you, man.
Yep. Have a good one. Get home safe. Hopefully I still have enough time to catch it. Cause that's the goal, to go to the tour. What's up, Ryan? You're gonna go to Disneyland? Definitely, Ryan. Make sure to take lots of pictures. Enjoy your cruise. Let us know how is it when you come back from the cruise, because I've never been in that cruise. So let us know how is it. all the perks of the cruise and stuff like that. Ooh, we gotta go now. $5:15 is the last. Okay, I got speed walk. 5:15. We'll make it. $5:12. We're gonna be the last crew. Trying to make it. Yeah, I've never been to the cruise. I've been to Disneyland and California. Man, the wait times are crazy. Super hot. Make sure to drink water if you do go to Disneyland or California or even Universal. Make sure to bring a water bottle. There's free refills of water with ice. A lot of people don't know that.
No need to rush, you will not miss the tour. Again, no need to rush, you will not miss the tour. In fact, you have time to use the restroom or grab a snack if you need to. The tour is an hour long, so these are going to be the last restrooms you'll see for about an hour. You can take your drink with you.
They close at 7 today, so yeah. Thank you. Yep, have a good one. Thank you. You came back from Florida trip? I'm good, thank you.
Oh, you can sit anywhere. Where do you want to sit?
I'm the one to record the roller coaster. There you go, Ryan. Yes, sir.
Hello everybody, welcome aboard the world famous Universal Studios tour. You're here, you made it, you're on a tram. Go ahead and move all the way to your right hand side, filling in all available space so we can have all of our friends on board today. Now guess what? I'm a real person in the front car giving the tour in real time. Hi everybody, welcome. My name is India. I'm going to be your guide today. Hello. I can see my car.
Let's go, Ryan.
Welcome.
Yeah, definitely enjoy your vacation. Make sure to take lots of pictures, buy souvenirs.
I have a very important question for all of you. Do you have a pair of those 3D glasses? Yes? No? Maybe so? Awesome. If you don't have a pair of those 3D glasses, that's okay. Just raise your hand nice and tall right now. So my friends over here, the studio tour ambassadors, can go ahead and get you a pair. You are going to need them on the tour today, everybody. So again, if you don't have a pair of those 3D glasses, raise your hand. We really want to get those to you before we get going here. Looks like Cartoon needs some 3D glasses. We will get those to you. Hello, welcome, welcome, everybody. Once again, move all the way to your right-hand side. We want to make sure we have room for all of our friends on board today. Now, tour itself runs about 45 minutes to an hour long, and you can just sit back, relax. I will do all the talking for you. If you want to close your eyes, that's okay. I don't blame you. It's warm today. You had a long day in the theme park. I totally understand. But it's going to be pretty cool out there. We've got some active filming going on out on the back lot. So we're going to be going through what we call a quiet zone, about halfway through the tour. Now, once we get to that point in the tour, you're going to see this on your screen. And basically, this just means that I have to take myself off of the tram. But you can off of the tram. Oh no, don't worry. I will not be getting off of the tram. I meant off of the microphone. Oh my goodness, the heat is getting to my head too. Oh no, and our driver's laughing at me. Oh no, no, don't worry. We're gonna be fine, everybody. We're gonna be fine. I have to take myself off of the microphone because they don't want to hear me while they're filming. But you can talk amongst yourselves lightly. That is totally fine. And go ahead and get those cameras out. You never know who or what you might see out there on the back lot. Now, last chance for those 3D glasses, everybody. We're going to be rocking and rolling here in just a moment. All right, everybody, look to your left-hand side. Give your best wave and say bye. See ya. All right, now once again, my name is India. I'm going to be your guide. Take a look at your screen here. As you can see, I am not driving this tram. You would not want that. We have an awesome driver with us today. His name is David. Everybody say hi, David. Yeah, he's going to be taking us around 400 acres of land. We've got a lot of ground to cover, everybody. So
no go, Ryan. Yes, sir. Enjoy your trip, brother.
You may recognize
Make sure to have lots of fun, eat lots of food.
Mr. Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
India.
And the greatest driver.
David.
You're the best at love, even though
India.
Oh. I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
That's right. First, if you need guest assistance or have a medical emergency, if you drop something of value off of the side of the tram or have any sound or video issues, reach up and grab that red emergency cord that runs along the center of the ceiling of the tram, and I'll be back to assist you.
As you guys know,
the
back lot is the actual city with
Otherwise,
their own
during
zip
the
code,
entire tour, please remain seated, keeping your
address.
arms and legs inside the vehicle
They
at
actually
all
have
times.
their own police
The studio
station.
is private property.
They
But
do
anytime
have
after
a
the
fire
tour, you drop your
station,
phone, or you
ambulance
just can't
as
wait to
well.
use the restroom, pull the red cord and remain seated.
Only thing missing is people leaving back here.
And be prepared. Our tour today
And
features
right now we're
waterways,
coming up
spider
on the
effects, and many water
Fast and the
effects,
Furious
so
roller
you
coaster
may get
drift
wet.
ride.
There are also sudden tram movements during the tour, so secure your belongings and hold on. And finally, for your safety and for those around you, please do not use selfie sticks while you are on board. All right, everybody, we are now making our way into the studio. But before I get into the tour, I do want to point out a couple things. To your left-hand side, you're going to see all of this construction going on here. We've got a brand new roller coaster joining us here. Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift coming up next year, 2026. Definitely come back to check that out. And to your right-hand side is one of my favorite views, everybody. You're going to see Super Nintendo World down here, as well as our lower lot. And there's just a little bit of history about Universal Studios, as well as our tour here. So on March 15th of 1915, our founder Carl Laemmle invited the public into the studio to watch silent movies being made. Now, kids could walk from set to set and marvel at the new technology involved in filmmaking. But with the invention of sound and the need for quiet on the set, the original walking tour ended. So in the 1960s, under the leadership of company
Let's go,
chairman
Ryan.
Lou
Yes, sir.
Alston and executives Al
So
Dorsey
that's a roller
and
coaster
Jay
for
Stein,
Fast and the Furious drift ride.
driving a tour. The studio returned when the Gray Line bus tours originating in Hollywood made a stop at our gates. So on July 15th of 1964, the first of our red and white candy striped glamour trams took 67 passengers on a 2-hour driving tour of the Universal lot, and the world famous studio tour was born. And here we are today, everybody. Now, we are broken up into 2 different lots here. We have a front lot as well as a back lot. Now, our front lot, it houses most of our sound stages as well as our production offices, and our back lot has more of those large-scale sets. So up here to your left-hand side, you're going to see the very first soundstage of the tour, everybody. It is Soundstage 12. It is our oldest and largest soundstage that we have here on the lot, built in the 1920s. It's around 30,000 square feet. Now, let's take a look at a few movies that are filmed in this soundstage. I'll go ahead and pull them up on your screens here so you can take a look.
Lots of great movies was filmed here. Fast and the Furious, 8 Mile, Bruce Almighty, Ray, King Kong, 40 Virgin, Meet the Flockers, Despicable Me, Mario, Ted. The list goes on and on.
Basically, the inside of a soundstage just looks
Jurassic.
like a very large warehouse, so set design can go in and create pretty much any kind of environment that the script requires. Now, we are officially entering our front lot here, everybody. So to your left-hand side, these sound stages have recently been used for the TV series Bel-Air, starring Jabari Banks and Ali Sholatin. Now, the doors here on the sound stages, we call them elephant doors. If you happen to see any of them open, everybody, definitely take a peek inside. It's always exciting to see production at work.
You just got me one when you get so what is you put egg on the cheese, you put cheese on the eggs, on the cheese, it's right. No, I'm gonna see something very
That is true. Live action. How to Train Your Dragon. Forgot about that.
For sure. You're lucky for y'all. The Banks family mansion lives right here on the Universal lot. Right. Some of Bel-Air's most pivotal scenes have been filmed right here. Jabari, what have been your most memorable moments? Wow, there's so many to choose from. You know, I remember when your son Will first enters, and at that moment his life changes forever. What about you? Well, the Bel-Air Academy gym set is here too, and I remember you having to sit in that cold ice bath for hours. Yeah, and that was really cool. I can't feel my toes. No, but seriously, my favorite part of this lot is the talented crew who put it all together. Hair, wardrobe, makeup, set design, props, and transportation. Yes, transport's the best. And look, see this class for us to play with. Actually, speaking of, if we're gonna get a ride like this, we better go talk to Transport now and let this people get back to the tour. That sounds good. Come back to car. I've got the keys. Oh, man.
Thank you, boys. Definitely check out Bel-Air. It is streaming on Peacock. Now, they are currently filming here on the lot today. We just drove past what we call base camp, and that's where they get their hair and makeup done, as well as wardrobe. Now, they're filming inside of Soundstage 14 to your left-hand side. It's our second largest soundstage that we have here. We've got 36 sound stages in total. Now, some pretty awesome TV shows have filmed in here, including the Mindy Project starring Mindy Kaling, as well as the revival seasons of Saved by the Bell and the 6 entire seasons of Superstore. Now, a lot of these 9 sound stages around us here in the front lot are home to shows such as The Jeffersons, the original One Day at a Time, Deuce the Boss, as well as some recent TV series, including the TV series Loot, streaming on Next, currently one of my favorites, and that is Never Have I Ever. It's produced by Mindy Kaling, streaming on Netflix. A lot of those interior shots for Never Have I Ever were filmed inside of sound stages 18 and 19 to your right-hand side here. Now, Soundstage 19 was also home to the Oval Office in our Academy Award-winning film Oppenheimer, directed by Christopher Nolan. Now, go ahead and get those cameras out, everybody. We are approaching our first celebrity sighting. To your left-hand side, you're going to see Ted. Ted is giving us a toast, everyone. His TV series is streaming on Peacock, and of course, it is produced by Seth MacFarlane. Now, just behind Ted here, you're going to see these production bungalows. Now, to tell us a little bit more about them are the stars from How to Train Your Dragon.
Hey there, Studio Tour.
I feel like they're famous.
I'm Mason Payne.
And I'm Nico Blanco.
You know, these bungalows to your left are actually production offices.
Home to some of Hollywood's biggest filmmakers, including Mark Platt, one of the producers of our new live-action movie, How to Train Your Dragon.
Everyone wave. I'd be there right now.
And if you haven't already, be sure to meet the iconic and beloved Toothless over the phone.
And see the movie only in theaters now.
But in the meantime, here's a sneak peek.
Everything you know about dragons is wrong.
How to Train Your Dragon with VG in theaters now.
Don't miss How to Train Your Dragon, only in theaters, including our very own Universal Cinema on City Walk. Now, Mark Platt also brought Wicked to the big screen, starred Cynthia Erivo as Elphaba and Ariana Grande as Linda. Part 2 of Wicked is going to be coming out later this year. It's called Wicked for Good. Also, to your left-hand side here, you're going to see some of our newer sound stages. Now, these look a little different from our other ones, right? And that's because they have production offices attached to them as well as dressing rooms. So the first thing to film in here was Hairspray Live back in 2016. TV show Kenan also filmed in there, starring Kenan Thompson, which you may recognize from Saturday Night Live. And the revival seasons of Will and Grace, they also filmed in these newest sound stages. But recently it's been home to Lopez vs. Lopez, starring George Lopez and his real-life daughter, Mayan Lopez, as well as St. Dennis Medical, starring David Allen Greer. Now, we've crossed that imaginary boundary, everybody, into our backlot. And again, this is where we're going to have a lot of those large-scaled sets. Now, the first large-scale set you're going to be seeing today are the Metropolitan sets. We like to call them our Metro sets. They take up about 4 acres out of the 400 acres that we have here. That was a little sneak peek of our New York Street. But before we get to that, to your right-hand side, you'll see a bit of our Brownstone Street and Central Park. Now, just across the street from those brownstones, you'll see that emergency sign right there in that brick building. It's a fairly new set. It was just built for St. Dennis Medical. So they filmed a lot of their interior shots inside of our sound stages and their exterior shots out here using our large-scale sets. Now, you may recognize these brownstones from 2003's Bruce Almighty, starring Jim Carrey, as well as one of my favorite movies, and that is Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, starring Macaulay Culkin as Kevin McAllister. Now, go ahead and get those cameras out. I'm going to argue that this is our second celebrity sighting. Welcome to Courthouse Square. Courthouse Square is famously known as Hill Valley from Back to the Future, starring Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, and Leah Thompson. Now, to your left-hand side, that's where you'll see the famous clock tower. This is where Doc Brown harnessed the bolt of lightning that sent Marty McFly back to the future.
It was actually the back lot of Courthouse Square that inspired the entire climax to Back to the Future.
I had scenes up there, the clock tower, on that ledge. This ledge about that wide. And I was standing inside, looking at the ledge, and I already had vertigo. I just thought there's no way in the world, no way I'm going to stand on that. I was up there for quite a while. Of course, I had a cable.
Now, Courthouse Square still has many facades that were built in the 1940s, but the rest of our Metropolitan sets are considerably newer, redesigned and rebuilt in 2008, including our New York Street. Welcome to New York, everybody. These buildings are 50 feet tall, and they were built with a technique called forced perspective. So, the taller they get, the smaller they get. That is to fool the eye, to make them seem bigger than they actually are, especially on camera. Now, to tell us a little bit more about our New York Street is our friend, Jimmy Fallon.
Made lots of great movies here. Spider-Man, Marvel, Captain America. Lots of great movies was filmed here.
Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey, it's cool guys. I was just, just walking. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal.
Thank you, Jimmy. Now we've had many superheroes come through our New York street. 2 different Spider-Mans, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man and The Amazing Spider-Man. And Chris Evans has also made his way through as Captain America, but real-life superheroes as well. American Ninja Warrior films right here on our New York street. Now for Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw starring Dwayne Johnson. This was the scene of a high-speed car chase through the streets of London. Now some parts of that scene were actually filmed on
Yesterday we didn't go to the Kong Island.
Others were filmed right here.
I don't know if it wasn't working or if it was packed. Not too sure. But we're going to Kong Island right now.
So from the concrete jungle to the real jungle, everybody, we're headed to Skull Island. And here to take us there is director Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that's the main one. I saw that movie on TV and I can see it now. I like films that just take you away from your life. Sweet love adventure. Kong literally does it. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you know, monsters and creatures from prehistoric times.
All right, everyone, I've been to Skull Island many times, and every time I go, it is a very bumpy ride. So please remain seated at all times between your arms and legs fully inside of the vehicle. Hang on tight to those belongings, hang on tight to those phones. We also ask that you please do not use any type of flash photography. All right, everyone, go ahead and put on those 3D glasses, and welcome to Skull Island.
Let's go, guys. We survived Kong Island. Thanks to King Kong, we made it out.
Now those screens in there are 40 feet tall and 180 feet wide, using some of the most advanced technology in cinema today, all thanks to our friends at Weta Effects. Now Weta Effects has won 7 Academy Awards, and they've worked in movies such as the Lord of the Rings trilogy, the Hobbit trilogy, Avatar, Avengers Infinity War, The Jungle Book. The list goes on and on. Now I'm actually going to go ahead and pause your screens coming up here. Right here. Now this is where we were just inside of. It's kind of a cool behind the scenes look, right? You can see how large the screens actually are. Now, our relationship with Weta Effects, it started in the 1990s when we collaborated on Peter Jackson's project, The Frighteners, and The Frighteners starred Michael J. Fox, who of course was the star in Back to the Future, which filmed right here in our Metropolitan sets.
With a project like a studio tour, the audience is in the middle of the environment. They're looking in all directions. There's creatures coming at them. They're seeing Kong from this side and T-Rexes from the other side.
Working on a movie, we always know what people are looking. They're looking straight ahead. They're looking at the shot that we're working on.
Here you have to take into account that people are looking in all directions.
Also, one of the things about this ride, unlike the movies that we're used to working on, there's no cuts because it's one giant shot. This tram that's driving along through Skull Island is where the camera's from. This ring represents where the screen is 10 meters away.
Now, welcome back to our Metro sets, everybody. A little bit earlier, you got to see those brownstones. I'm going to point them out one more time. We're just going to see them from a distance. Here to your left-hand side, everybody. We've got a tram passing over there. Just behind that tram are the brownstones over there. Now, I mentioned that they were in Bruce Almighty. Take a look here.
Place the door!
All right, now this shot of Jim Carrey looking in the mirror, this was actually filmed inside of one of our sound stages. And then several weeks later, for this very same scene, they utilized the backlot. Now, up next, everybody, is one of my favorite elements of the studio tour. You're going to see it here to your right-hand side. It is this beautiful monster mural done by the artist Tristan Eaton. It's a colorful tribute to the classic Universal monsters. Now, this entire mural was painted with spray paint, and it took about 2 to 3 months to complete. And to your left-hand side here, you're going to see the tail end of our Metropolitan set, the Third Plana area, our financial district of our New York Street. Kind of leads into some of our newer sound stages, 30 through 33, so just behind soundstage 34 here. This is where they filmed Happy's Place, which stars Reba McEntire, as well as the singing competition show, The Voice. You can see the famous logo for The Voice there at the bottom of soundstage 30. Also to your left-hand side here, just in front of these sound stages, you see this body of water. This is what we call the Hollywood Ocean. Now, the movie Creature from the Black Lagoon did some filming right here. Take a look. Now, this film recently celebrated its 70th anniversary last year. A legacy of horror films and monster movies that stretches from Dracula in 1931 to the Dark Universe at Universal Epic Universe, which just opened in Orlando. So from the 1920s until around the 1950s, Universal Studios was known as the Monster Movie Studio. And that's because we made movies such as Creature from the Black Lagoon, Dracula, Frankenstein, The Wolfman, The Mummy, The Invisible Man.
I think Universal would think of monsters.
Dracula, Frankenstein, right?
The Mummy,
Hunchback of Notre Dame, The Invisible Man, Phantom of the Opera, classic. Just brilliant. That Frankenstein image, Flathead, it's one of the things real fascinating. I was just mesmerized by it. Boris Karloff, Lon Chaney.
I remember the original Universal Studios Mummy movie really scaring me.
They still have ringing on me now.
Now, a lot of these classic monster movies they filmed right here in our little Europe set. Now, these are some of the oldest sets that we have here on the Universal lot. If you have been used recently, you might recognize them as The Good Place in The Good Place, starring Kristen Bell and Ted Danson.
You, Ellen Shakespeare, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife. I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Lots of great movies here as well. All the monster movies. Jack Spiral as well.
This is also Genovia in Princess Diaries 2, A Royal Engagement. Also Cinderella, starring Randy and Whitney Houston, utilized our little Europe sets. And to your right-hand side, this area right here, this opening, we call Court of Miracles. Now, a lot of those classic monster movies, there's always a scene with an angry mob about to go chase a monster, right? Now, a lot of those scenes took place right there in our Court of Miracles. Take a look. This is a medical emergency. Can you pull that cord one more time? If this is for a drop, raise your hand and I will be right back to assist you.
To answer the phone, I was gone a second. I came back in. He let himself out of the playpen, he put on Scarface, and he glued his hands to the rum bottle. Okay?
And did I steal his name? Why? Because he said it. Hey, Mark Wahlberg. Shut up. What? Mark Wahlberg? Who else looks like Mark Wahlberg? Your girl? Mark Wahlberg's like 150 pounds. I'm 250 lean. I look like Mark Wahlberg ate Mark Wahlberg. Got a little bit of kick to it. That's an attention getter.
Alright everyone, our tour is now approximately at the halfway mark, so I just want to remind everybody to stay seated during the entire tour. The studio is private property, and if you drop your phone or you just can't wait to use the restroom, pull the red cord to get my attention and I will be back to assist you, but do remain seated on the tram. Alrighty, so we're going to see if we have access to Soundstage 50 ahead of us here. Not sure if we do, we're going to find out. There's a lot of filming going on. Oh, and we have access. All right, everybody, this is very exciting. If you've taken the tour in the past, you will know that this was once home to our earthquake attraction. We have since closed it, reopened it into an actual working soundstage, but our tram still has access. This is considered a hot set, everybody, which means there's a production in here right now, set up ready to start filming within the next few days here. So I gotta review some rules just quickly. Please remain seated, keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle, and hang on tight to those belongings and phones. We don't want to lose anything on their set. Great, so set design. They came in several weeks ago. They turned Soundstage 50 here into a BART station in San Francisco. Whoa. It's okay, that'll happen in California sometimes. All right, everyone, once again, please remain seated and hold on. We are experiencing an earthquake. do have some active filming happening right up ahead here, so I do have to take myself off the microphone, but I will see you all in a bit.
Let's go, guys. You guys survived for quick W. The only shark that knows how to swim backwards.
Do just a little bit of talking through here. We are now headed into a classic attraction here on our backlot, right here in our old Mexico set. We're going to do just a little bit of a weather demonstration for all of you. Nothing too much, just some thunder and lightning and possibly some rain if I can get the rain to work. All right, now this thunder you hear, just a sound effect coming from a speaker. Pretty simple, right? Lightning is just a strobe light. I'm going to go ahead and cue in some rain. Excellent. All right, now this rain is just coming from some sprinklers. So everything is very, very simple yet very effective. And we have complete control over this weather, right? We can either be scary, dramatic, maybe something to this effect right here. Or we can take it back a notch, right? We can have it be subtle or romantic even. But I am going to let you in on a little secret, everybody. And I've heard from other tour guides, if you do let this go on for too long, flash flood will come through here. It's not going to be happening today, as I do have full control over what we are seeing. Oh no, I am so sorry everybody. We are getting a flash flood. My bad, my bad. Watch out for a 3. You're 2 and 1. You're not safe either. Now you may recognize this from Lady Gaga's music video, Judas, or the movie Big Fat Liar, starring 𝐾𝐨𝐲, Frankie Muniz, and Amanda Bynes.
Yeah, lots of great movies were filmed here too. We have Big Fat Liar, Nacho Libre, music video.
Also, this is 𝐾𝐨𝐲's stunt double, though 𝐾𝐨𝐲's were harmed in the making of this film. Alright everyone, we are making our way
What's
into
up, Jennifer?
our 6.6
How's it going? How you
These are the
been?
Western sets that
Thank
we
you for
have
stopping
here.
by.
Now, 6 Points gets its name because it has 6 distinct Western streets. So in the silent film days, 6 different Westerns could be shot here at the same
The 6
time.
points.
Now, each street was set up as a complete town with its own bank, sheriff's office, hotel, and saloon. It's actually one of the reasons why more movies have filmed here than any other spot in the world. Now, more recently, Quentin Tarantino filmed his 9th movie here, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Margot Robbie, and Brad Pitt. And if you look at either side of you here, you're going to see some really big doors as well as some very small doors. Now, this was done on purpose. When they were making those old Westerns, they used to have the cowboys stand in front of the smaller doors to make them appear bigger than they actually were. And the more dainty characters would stand in front of the larger doors to make them seem smaller than they actually were. So movie magic right there for you. Now, we have filmed a lot of famous Westerns here, right? Which means some famous Western stars have made their way through, including Kirk Douglas and John Wayne.
Will you be coming back to Universal, Jennifer? If so, when? I understand that you took a break. Me too. I needed a break too from Universal. Thank you for the live reactions, the confetti.
All right, everyone, we're going to be going right back into that quiet zone. So I'm going to go ahead and take myself off of the microphone. You can talk lightly amongst yourselves, that is okay. And I'll probably play some clips here on your screen just without any sound. All right, everyone, I will see you all in a bit.
No way. No way. No way. See if she sees me. She did see me. They made great movies here as well. Bird Box was filmed here in this exact area. They used the forest and a lot of scenes for Bird Box. Stone Cold, Steve Austin. Are you coming back to making content, Jennifer, at Universal? I usually record the other side, so this time I'll record this side. That's the original glam. let's see if the
Alright, I made it back just in time for Bates Motel.
oh,
This is
he's
from
not there.
Alfred Hitchcock's movie Psycho. Came out in 1960. Got 12 rooms and 12 vacancies.
They
Now,
removed the
just
car.
behind Bates Motel here, you're going to see Mother's House. You might have seen these two sets in the movie Maxine, which stars Mia Goth. Now, Alfred Hitchcock was a contracted director here at Universal Studios, which means he was contracted to do several films at a time here on the lot. He even had his own production bungalow, Bungalow 51, with his very famous silhouette next to those numbers to this day. To your left-hand side, you get a nice close-up look at Mother's house here. You look on the second floor, you might see that she's current home right now.
That is.
Now, this was first built as a two-sided facade before they turned it into what we call a shell. So we can't film on the inside of that house, but we can use all of that creepy outside. I'm so sorry to say, everybody, but I think we are going from bad to worse. Welcome to the set.
What's up, Danny? What's going on?
War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds was directed by Steven Spielberg, starring Tom Cruise.
That's a real plane. They had to cut it in pieces, in half, to get it to Universal, because when they bought the plane, it didn't work. So it cost them $68,000. But what was more than that was the shipping and handling, and they realized they couldn't bring it through the freeway, so they had to cut it in pieces to bring it to Universal Studios. Whoever lives up there, though, is so lucky. Whoever lives up there is lucky. I will even buy a house next to Universal like that.
Approximately 10 minutes from the end of the tour, and we'll be returning to the theme park shortly. Remember to pull the emergency cord if you need assistance, and remain seated at all times. Now, speaking of iconic sets, everybody, we are making our way to Jupiter's Queen, and these are the actual sets. Jordan Peele's latest thriller, Nope, starring Daniel Kaluuya and Keke Palmer.
Yeah, Jaden.
Magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Queen.
I always said that they should have something here, like at least air blowing up, like from the ground up, shoot up.
Over there, look into the winking well.
You guys saw that? That's a cow.
Picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Share. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Well, I do. A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. Anyway, behind this other fantasy of a gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of the UFO hotspot. What's a better miracle? You're about to find out. Welcome to the world of no.
Yeah, they should have like some stuff on the floor right there, like air shoot up. That'll pretty much be pretty cool. But everybody's like looking left and right, trying to see what is happening, but nothing's happening.
Jordan Peele and Get Out. I don't think it was very safe for us to be here. Nope, it sure wasn't. Now, Academy Award winner Jordan Peele did get a lot of inspiration for his film Nope from Steven Spielberg's movie Jaws. It's pretty arguable that Steven Spielberg got his start right here at Universal Studios. Now, to your right-hand side, you're going to see technically what we consider to be our second body of water. We call it Falls Lake. And just below that gray screen, that gray wall right there, underneath there is a water base.
They painted the blue wall.
Gallons of water. It takes 3 entire days to film. Now, one of my favorite movies did some filming over here, and that is the SpongeBob SquarePants. Came out in 2004. If you've seen that film, you'll remember there's a scene with David Hasselhoff is saving SpongeBob and Patrick on the beach. It's filmed right there in Falls Lake. They're currently setting up for another production right now. The movie Sully, starring Tom Hanks, also utilized Falls Lake here. Take a look. Now the aircraft is in the water basin, and behind there is the skyline of New Jersey, right? But in reality, it's that blue wall. So in post-production, they put those two images together. Some movie magic right there for you. All right, everybody, this brings us to the end of our tour today. I hope you've had a fabulous time here at Universal Studios Hollywood. I need to see a little bit of the behind the scenes and how we make movies here. Now, the studio tour is where it all began for Universal destinations and experiences. From 2 glamour trends traveling around the studio lot in the summer of 1964.
Let's see if we could capture the 2 mazes.
Entertaining millions of guests every year. To our past members, thank you for being with us today. If you were not a past member, head to the Universal box office to see how you can upgrade to an annual pass so that you can come back again and again. Now make sure you've downloaded the Universal Studios Hollywood app. That's where you can check wait times, mobile food ordering, and much more. And to purchase any of the NBC Universal movies or TV shows you've seen on the tour today, you can visit UPHE.com or just ask at any of our retail stores.
Time to rock and roll. Bring the noise. What are y'all gonna hear? Alright guys, let's finish some blues riff and beat. Watch me for the change.
You guys ready for 𝐤𝐤𝐤?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. She don't rip down the rain. She don't know that she don't need no love. You know you make me wanna.
Oh my gosh, look at her butt. Oh my gosh, look at her.
On behalf of our driver David, myself, India, and everyone here at Universal Studios Hollywood, we hope you've enjoyed this exclusive
You guys saw the 2 mazes? We can only see one, but they're already kind of done.
So make sure you gather all of your belongings, including those 3D glasses, because once you exit the tram, you're going to toss those 3D glasses in some bins over here. Now the bins, they kind of look like garbage cans, but they are not. They're just for those 3D glasses. And I know we're very tempted to keep those. They're very cool and very fashionable, but we do need to return them, recycle them, and use them for another tour. All right, everyone, make sure you gather all of your belongings once again, and please remain seated. Please remain seated until those gates to your left-hand side have opened.
And thank you so much and good night.
All right. Once those gates open, watch your step as you exit the tram and enjoy the rest of your day here at Universal Studios Hollywood. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
All right. We're done. We are done. Alright guys, that's it for me. We are done. I'm only focusing on the tour and Waterworld. That's the only thing I'm trying to focus with these streams, just because I usually do Panda, Pets, Minions, and then sometimes Jurassic, right? So that's why I'm like, okay, I'm done. We are done. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for coming in, dropping a like, does help out. Sharing the stream does help out as well. Also, if you guys want to donate, you guys have that option on the bottom where it's either a gift box or the money sign. It's up to you. Super chat. All donations are welcome. Does help out the stream. I did want to talk about the giveaway. I am gonna make a video of the giveaway. It is items from Orlando. I just haven't had time to do it. You know what? I'm gonna do it today. I'll do a video today, and then I'll upload it, and we'll see what day fits best for everybody for the giveaway. They're accessories from Orlando, Universal. So they're not from here. So if you guys are interested in that and want to be actually in the giveaway, make sure to stay tuned for that. We could do it two ways. I could ship it to your house, or I could meet you at the park and give it to you at the park. It's up to you if you are the winner. So with that being said, we are done. I'll see you guys tomorrow, because likewise, Jennifer, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. They close at 7, so we're pretty much done for the day. Peace. Good night, Jaden, Danny, Jennifer, Little Richie, Grumpy. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Sanchez, good night as well. Peace.